Hey guys, it's Chris. Welcome back to our series on what's the one thing that I need to know. And we're specifically talking about individual flat towing products. So we've looked at braking systems, we've looked at tire pressure monitoring, and this week we're going to be looking at battery charging. So what's the one thing you need to know when you're purchasing a battery charger for your towed vehicle? So again, as we've done every week, we're going to look at why is a battery charger important. Battery charging is the most nuance of the different items that we've looked at, and that's because it's not always necessary, and that surprises some people because a lot of people think, I have a braking system, I need a battery charger. That's actually not always true, especially with a braking system like RVI Brake 3 that's very power friendly. It's not something that's required just due to the presence of the braking system. What we're actually compensating for is your towed vehicle itself. So every towed vehicle, when you're towing it, has some level of what we would call parasitic drain, where it's actually drawing down its own battery due to some of the ancillary or ambient things that are on in the car as you're towing it. Those little individual components, while not necessarily super power heavy themselves, when you stack them, become something that can draw down your battery. And so that's what we're compensating for with a battery charger, not your RVI Brake 3. So as far as that goes, certain vehicles need a battery charger, other vehicles do not need a battery charger. It really is dependent on the specific make and model. We've got a great list on our website, our specific vehicle products page, that will show you if your car is one that we recommend a battery charger on. If your vehicle's not listed there, or you see that that column is not filled in, then you do not need a battery charger for your vehicle. That being said, having a battery charger never hurts. It's a great thing from a peace of mind standpoint. So you can certainly get one if you want and have it on there just to not even think about it. But there's some vehicles where it's not a required component. So it's an important distinction to make. So again, that's kind of why you need a battery charger. What's some of the nuance behind it? So what's the one thing to look for when you're purchasing a battery charger? Well, the most important thing that we would say is to find one that is compatible with most modern batteries. So commonly in older vehicles, lead acid batteries, standard kind of 12-volt batteries that you think about when you think about a 12-volt battery, that was industry standard for a very, very long time. In recent years, that has changed. The most common type of battery now is going to be a glass mat battery. And they're commonly referred to as AGM batteries. You probably know that terminology if you've been RVing for any length of time. Most towed vehicles are going to utilize some form of an AGM battery. There are some that also utilize lithium batteries. Those are kind of the newest battery. They're starting to become more prevalent. They're still not super common, but they're out there. So it's very important that you find a battery charger that has AGM and lithium batteries in mind instead of just standard lead acid batteries, because again, those lead acids are going away. Those are not as common anymore. And so when you're looking at a battery charger, make sure you find one that is compatible with those newer battery types. And the reason why compatibility is a problem or something you need to look at is because, especially with AGMs, they are very sensitive to overcharging or undercharging. There's specific thresholds of charging that have to be met over a period of time. And if you don't meet that, it actually can draw down the efficiency of the battery and shorten its lifespan over time. So if you were to just throw in a standard charge line, or maybe a battery charger that just has a diode or something in it, over time, it's not going to just catastrophically destroy your battery, but over time, it will shorten the lifespan of your battery. You're not gonna get as much use out of it. So you wanna find a battery charger that's designed with those AGMs in mind, that is smart charging, that kind of acts more like a sluice gate maybe, that can open up or kind of close based on how much power the battery actually needs. And so because of that, our Towed Battery Charger Plus is a great product for this. It is indeed a smart charger. It's got a circuit board inside with a number of diodes and a number of other components that all help to regulate that charge. And so it is perfectly compatible with AGMs. It regulates that charge very well. It will work with lithium batteries as well as lead acid. So it kind of covers the whole gamut of different battery types. And it's also just a great product. You can pull up to 10 amps of power, so it's going to be able to charge pretty much every towed vehicle on the market, and it's really easy to install and use. So it's a great charger if you choose to have one. Again, some vehicles you'll need one, but if you don't necessarily need one, you still want one, Towed Battery Charger Plus is a great stress-free, no hassle way to go. So we would encourage taking a look at it. Again, we'll have it linked in the description as well as up in the corner here, but definitely check it out. So again, this is the one most important thing when purchasing a battery charger. Make sure you find one that's compatible with modern battery types. But if you've got any questions on battery charging or anything else that we've mentioned here, don't hesitate to reach out. We're available by phone, chat, or email. In the meantime, guys, happy RVing. Hey guys, thanks for checking us out. Today we've got tons of other great videos on products, stories, and tips and tricks. Before you go check any of those out though, we would really love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe here on this video. It sounds a little cliche, but it actually really does help us significantly here on the YouTube side of things to just continue to produce great content for you. So if you've got any questions on this video or any of the others that you do watch, don't hesitate to reach out. We love hearing from you. In the meantime, guys, happy RVing.